Hey guys, Eli here and welcome to Horizon Overland. In today's video, I'm going to take you on a tour of my latest build number 5, which is a 99 GMC Suburban. And I'm very excited about this one because this one's going to feature a lot of key changes to the exterior as well as the interior. These changes came as a result of my own experience camping, road tripping with my wife from California to Florida and back, and spending a lot of time inside the Suburban, sleeping in it. So I've taken a lot of notes, and I've decided that the next build is I'm gonna implement those changes. And I'm very excited to show you in this video what these changes are. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so here it is. This is a 99 GMC Suburban with 124,000 miles. You could see the color is charcoal gray. And I mean, it's in really good shape. It's clean title, no accidents, very good looking exterior for the year. So let's go ahead and show you the changes that I've done. Obviously the front, you could see it's very different from my previous builds. The guard that I've installed is a full guard. Usually only have a bull bar, but now we have also headlight protection, and it looks amazing. I mean, this by far is the best looking guard in my opinion. I love the way it fits. It's nicely snug on the front, and those fog lights are really cool looking as well. It definitely gives it a much more rugged look. So that's that's change number one. Change number two is, and this came from the feedback in the comment section. A lot of you guys have expressed the need to change the headlights to give it a better look, and I totally agree, and that's what I did. So all these lights are brand new, the light lenses, and they have some nice white LED lights as well inside. So you could see it looks absolutely great, and I'm glad I listened and I did it because I'm very happy with the way it looks. I also did change the grill. The grill was color matching to the body. It was charcoal gray. I've decided to go with a flat black grill. I did not need to change the grill, but I wanted to because the old one had some broken tabs and it wasn't fitting very well. There were some gaps, and I hate gaps on the exterior, so I went ahead and changed the grill and installed the new headlight units as well, and it looks absolutely amazing. I love that rugged look, and I'm very happy with it. So moving on, it has your rough country 2.5-inch lift with the all-terrain tires. The wheels are plastic black. We have the fender flares, flat black. You can see the flat black on charcoal color combo we got going on here, and it looks really nice. Removed the factory running board and replaced it with a side step, more sporty looking side step. You can see the awning is a 7.5 by 8 foot awning, the same awning I always use. So let's go ahead and talk about changes to the roof. This is a wider roof basket. Usually I do a 39-inch narrow roof basket, but I'm really happy I found this one. This one is a 50 by 64-inch roof basket, and it looks great, it fits great, and I love the fact that now we have more cargo space on top. Another change is we've moved the spotlights to the roof basket itself. Usually they're mounted on the rear of the truck, but now they're actually mounted on the roof basket, which gives them more adjustability. So now they could swivel and they could actually shine directly to this area, and this area is very important because you could open at night. When you open it up and you're using the kitchen, now you have illumination. Also obviously you can adjust it for when you're reversing at night, but also to use to get some light in this area as well. So I'm really happy with the positioning of these lights. You can see also the tail lights have been updated. They're no longer faded, that old faded look. Now they're nice and fresh, and that red is popping, you know, on the truck. You could see it's beautiful. This one is barn doors, and it's got the tow package. We have the backup camera installed, and you know, you got the insulation in the back. So I mean, you could see in this video it looks absolutely amazing. And obviously the 200-watt solar panel, each panel is 100 watts, and they're connected together for a total output of 200 watts. So that is the exterior of this beautiful Suburban. Let me go ahead and show you the interior now. All right, moving on to the interior. So this Suburban is fully loaded. It is the SLT model, which means fully loaded. So it has all the options from the factory. Power everything. You could see the leather. I've went ahead and changed the lower seat cushions and replaced it with really nice updated leather. The upper ones did not need to be replaced. I've actually made a video on how to do that. If you have a 99 Suburban and you're looking to replace your seat covers, I do have a DIY video on how to do that, so check out my channel and you'll be able to find it. But yeah, I mean, you could see it's in really good shape. I've you know, I've fixed everything in here that needed to be fixed. Here's your full-time backup camera, or that also acts as a rear view camera. We have, oh, another change is that now we have all of our lights here. It just looks great. It looks very nice. It looks very professional. This is for your bumper lights. This is for your rear spotlights, and this is for your light bar in the front. Your four-wheel drive, your button for turning on the rear camera, the stereo that has Bluetooth and auxiliary and USB and all the good stuff, as well as a CD player. So this one actually has a CD player. So yeah, I mean, really nice. This one is a 5-seater, so I did not remove the rear seats. So this pretty much is a 5-seater SUV that will be transformed into a 2-person camper. This Suburban is actually very cool and special because aside from all the factory options that it also has a screen, and this screen is you know, it works when you turn on the truck. It works, and you could plug in a DVD player or maybe even an Xbox or a PlayStation up here. So it's really cool that it has that. But yeah, I mean, it's really nice, very clean. You could see it's got some, I bought some nice rubber mats. These are universal mats that you can get from O'Reilly's, and they fit perfectly. I don't like the carpet mats. I like the rubber ones better. So yeah, let me go ahead and now show you the platform. All right, so I went ahead and folded down the seats flat, and this is the platform. I do have to note one thing, that when the seats are up, like you saw earlier, this whole area is cargo area. You could store stuff on top of this this section of the platform that folds over, which I'll do in a second. But you know, like when you're using the SUV as an SUV, you could store stuff back here, because over there, I mean, you have the pretty much you have the mattress that is I mean, this is the cover for it, and it's bungee corded so it doesn't move. And then you have you know, behind the mattress we have the kitchen. So you know, there is storage here when this is being utilized as an SUV, as well as down here under the platform, and also on the sides as well. So it's got excellent cargo for being an SUV as well as a camper. So yeah, now you even have more cargo space should you want to transport more stuff. I mean, you could take the mattress out and this whole area becomes like a cargo area. It doesn't have to be a sleeping platform only. But yeah, so let me show you another change that I've done. I've actually relocated the solar controller to the side of the platform here in the front. And the reason why is because I felt that this is important to be able to read clearly, to cycle through the menu, to see what the solar is doing, you know, how many voltage the battery and what percentage, you know, how full it is and all that stuff. So the fact that it's here makes it easier to read and access and troubleshoot should anything be wrong. But the battery is still in its usual location all the way in the back. We have our usual DC outlet on the side, as well as the AC outlet on the other side where the inverter switch is. Also, I've added another switch, and this actually connects the front. This establishes connection between the front and rear battery. So now we have both batteries connected for backup charging, engine charging. So when there is no sun, and if you're driving at night, if this connection is on, your engine will be charging the rear battery through a smart isolator. The isolator actually works very well. It's a smart isolator that I got on Amazon. And the way it works is it detects the voltage and it cuts in at a certain volt and it cuts out at a certain volt, protecting the front battery. So if you leave the connection on and this battery, this voltage drops dramatically, then the isolator that is installed under the hood cuts out the connection automatically to the car battery to make sure it doesn't get drained, but also cuts in when this one is at a certain voltage, and it also helps charge the car battery, which actually this in theory makes it so you'll never be stranded. So you'll always have enough juice to start the truck. And that's the mattress. It's a 48 by 75 custom cut mattress with 4-inch foam, so it's very comfortable and 2 people can sleep on it, no problem. And it just, you know, after you remove the cover and the bungee cord, it just unfolds and just goes all the way on top of this platform. It's actually really cool now that we have a DVD screen. You could, you know, put some pillows there and just watch a movie. That would be a really cool feature in this truck. I didn't have that on all the other builds, but this one has a little bit of luxury in it. So I'm very, very excited about that. All right, let me show you the rear area and all the changes I've done there. All right, guys, so here's the kitchen area, and there are quite a few changes back here. Let's start with the most obvious change. If you guys have seen my previous builds, you would notice that the sink has always been on this side and the fridge has been, you know, it's on the other side. So this time around, they're actually switched. Now we have the fridge here and the sink over here. And the reason why the fridge is here is because now there's a DC outlet, and it makes it easier to connect, as well as, you know, have a lot of extra cord to actually move the fridge outside should you want to do that. You could move the fridge all the way outside while still having it connected to the DC outlet, and this will enable you to use this space to prep or cook or whatever, you know, whatever you need while you have your camp all set up. Another change is the drawer design. So now this is a platform more than a drawer, because it's really not deep enough to be a significant drawer. But the reason why I've made it into a drawer is because now you have these edges to kind of protect things from falling out. So like if you have your stove, it kind of sits nice and snug inside this little mini drawer, if you will. And you know, whatever it is that you have here won't fall out. So you got all these edges. But now it's a very nice, you know, soft close feature on these railings. These are heavy duty railings that I got from Home Depot. And they're very, very nice, and they feel excellent. And they feel like they also support a lot of weight. Here you can see the sink has a similar design, a small little drawer, you know, and the sink is actually sitting about 2 inches lower, and this actually makes it easier to rinse things. Like if you have a big pot or like a plate it makes it easier to rinse. We use the sink a lot when we go camping, and one of the things that we struggled with is having the sink so high up, it didn't really have enough clearance for like larger items to be washed. But this gives it that clearance, and then also that really nice touch on that soft close. Same old 7-gallon water container and sink setup with the drain hose being, you know, you could just kind of jam it between the bumper and the body here for drainage, or you can have a hose connected to it if you want to drain. I mean, like I said in my previous videos, I always use biodegradable soap, so no harming of the environment should I want to drain directly on the ground. Same storage, but this time around this storage area is actually all the way open all the way through. The reason why I did that is to, you know, enable storage of larger items that are long. So, you know, this is open all the way through, and then you got 2 lawn chairs, and then here's the propane hose. Here is the propane stove, as well as the foldable table back there, and these two fit perfectly, you know. And this stove now has a little rubber kind of like anti-slip adhesive, so it doesn't move at all. It's very, like, you know, when you're driving, usually the stove will hit the barn door or hit the sidewall here, because this area is very smooth. So now it kind of stays put, and actually when you put it on the drawer platform, the pull-out drawer platform, it doesn't move at all because this is a very smooth surface. So that's actually a really cool little hack that I decided to do with the stove, you know, in order to prevent it from moving around too much. All right, so I went ahead and removed the battery area cover, and just to show you the location of the battery. So here it is. It's a 100 AGM 100 amp hour deep cycle AGM battery. That's an 1100 watt inverter, and that's the battery protector as well as the fuse box. They're very nice and secured right behind the sidewall here. And you know, I want to say something about the propane tank. A lot of people have actually expressed concern about me storing the propane tank inside the platform. I do want to clarify that the propane tank is only stored inside when it is empty. When it is full, and especially when we are sleeping, we actually move the propane tank to the roof basket. Usually I get like an outdoor big kind of a cargo roof box, and I move the propane tank to the top when it is full, when we are camping, and it's secured nicely inside, so no danger is posed on us, especially when we are sleeping, you know, if the propane tank is stored inside. But it's only stored inside when it is empty, and you know, so that way there's no danger. So yeah, another thing I wanted to note is that you know, a lot of people actually really enjoy the fact that you can open up these barn doors and you can kind of like, you know, lay the mattress on top of the platform and enjoy whatever view you have. Like if you're backing out, like, and then you have like a view of the mountains or the beach, it's nice to kind of just lay there and enjoy that view. And I totally agree, which is why this whole area can be taken out. You know, so like you can take out the sink, you can take out the fridge, you could just lay out the mattress and then enjoy the view if you would like to do that. So that's another option. I mean, this build, I've designed it to be very versatile. You could do many things with it. You could sleep inside, you can take out the sink area, you can move the fridge out, you can use the platform as storage, or, you know, haul cargo. You know, you could do a lot with this build, and I'm very, very excited about the design and this latest version. So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you really enjoyed, and until next time, be safe and have a great day. Bye-bye.